Hello, welcome back to MCFC Connect. Today we're talking about a topic I hope we will not have to take seriously for at least this season, and it is Pep Guardiola and what happens if he leaves. Who comes in? Who do we think should come in? I've got 4 names on a graphic. I've got more mental names, managers' names I don't remember. So I've got a lot of teams to speak about. And yeah, let's just burn through it. Let's just get into it. If Pep Guardiola leaves, who replaces him? His current deal, as you may know, is ending at the end of the season, 2025. And I've got 4 coaches there now. They ain't my only picks. You saw Xavi in the thumbnail, so it very very well could be Xavi. I don't know, but. Look, we have Pep for a while yet. We've got him until the Club World Cup at least. But still, those are 4 coaches I think could maybe, and one of them I think is very unlikely, and I'll get into it. But we'll start on top right, Xabi Alonso. Look, I don't know why I think this. He's an ex-Liverpool player, but also he just went invincible in the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. I'm not too sure how he's doing this time around, but nonetheless, he's clearly a skilled coach. You don't go unbeaten for nothing. He's currently 4th in the Bundesliga. He's 9 points off top, so it's not as good as last season. And he hasn't had a win. He's only had 1 win in his last 5 league games. The rest were draws, to be fair, but still, it's been a more difficult season for his side, to say the very least. I think we can agree. But nonetheless, he's clearly got a good squad, and he's clearly a decent coach at the very least. And who knows what he could do with an even better team. Me personally, I don't know. I think it seems a bit suspect. I feel like he may come here and it just falls apart. Maybe just can't quite do it. For me, I don't know if I would go for him personally. No, to be honest, it'd be a no from me. I'm not sure what else to say. I just think I don't know, gut feeling, Anyway, moving on to the manager next to him. I think his name is Mikel. I don't know him as well. Now he's Girona coach, and last season Girona had a very good season, finishing 3rd in the Liga. I think it may have been 11 points off top, so a considerable amount off top, but a good season nonetheless. Still performed well with his side, and not with world beaters, I'd like to say. He didn't have world beaters. He had a player that's now at City, Slovenia, and a couple of his players have been swiped this season. He does currently sit 10th in the La Liga, so it could be better for him. But on a whole, look, apparently this guy's one of the favourites if it was to happen. I don't know how I'd feel. Maybe he can do the good football with the right players, which, that can be a case of coaches that have good ideas but don't have the players that can execute them. So that could very well be the case with Mikel. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think he is a decent coach from what I know about him. I'm not going to act like I sit here every week and watch him. But yeah, apparently he's one of the favourites. For me, I genuinely don't know. I'd have to do more research on him. De Zerbi, look, a lot of fans from the Premier League will already know he was Brighton's coach for the last 2 seasons, something like that. I know he came in after Graham Potter left, so there is your timeline. De Zerbi is a decent coach. He was a bit suspect last season with Brighton, but they parted ways from each other. He did bring them to Europe, to be fair, but they parted ways. Now he's at Marseille, and at Marseille he's been quite good. He's 3rd in the league, having a pretty good season, to be fair. Now, look, I don't know. I think I'd want to see him do more at Marseille. Maybe win an unexpected league. I know that's quite an ask when you got a giant like PSG in there, but at least run them to the final day or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much, but bottom line is, I think De Zerbi is a pretty good coach from the looks of it. I don't know if he's world class or not. I think only time will tell. Now then, on to the one that I thought is the most unlikely, Vincent Kompany. Now then, every Man City fan knows this guy because he is probably our most legendary defender, our captain. He's got brilliant moments at the club. One that jumps to mind is the screamer versus Leicester. But anyway, he's at Bayern Munich right now. And there are two reasons why this is a difficult one. Number one, he's in his first season. I think he's got like a 3-year contract, so he's got a minimum 2 years left. Number two, he's doing decent there. He's top of the league. He's clear off Leverkusen 9 points. I think clear on a whole by like 6 or 5. So he's got a decent lead on the league. He's unbeaten as well, I believe. Champions League, I'm not too sure how they're doing. I know they did recently get battered 4-1 to Barca. But on a whole, I think Vincent Kompany could be a good coach. I hope he's good. I would never want Vincent to not do good. I hope he absolutely smashes it at Bayern. But I need him to smash it at Bayern before I say for him to come to City. I don't know whether I should. I feel like I'd be falling into the same basket maybe United fans did with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is a player you really connected to because he served you for so many years. But just as a coach, maybe they're not cut out for it. Now then, Kompany has had good seasons with as a coach. His first season at Burnley was great. I swear he got 100 points in the Championship. Don't quote me on it. But currently in Bayern, he's doing good. So we're going to have to wait and see there. He's playing with good players, and if he came to City, then he would just keep playing with good players. Now then, there's other names like Xavi. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty around Xavi. I don't think we'd go in for him personally. There was Ruben Amorim. He was being rumoured, but that ship has sailed, to say the least, hasn't it? And there are multiple other names you could think of. Ultimately, this is a very difficult question. I don't know who I'd bring in. I think maybe the favourite right now is Xabi Alonso. If you want to make a statement, bring in a coach that apparently Real Madrid have even got their eyes on. It's a very difficult one for City to look at. But we'll have to see, won't we? Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that we don't have to speak about this for another while. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.